Welcome back to Getaway and our scenic river cruise. After exploring the lowlands of Belgium and the Netherlands, we've arrived in country number 3, Germany, and the fascinating city of Düsseldorf. This is where the rivers Rhine and Düssel meet, and in German, Dorf means village, so this is the Dorf of the Düsseldorf, fashion capital of Germany, and it's immediately obvious there's a funky contemporary vibe at play here, but you peel back the avant-garde wrapping and you'll discover the delights of an altogether different Düsseldorf. Düsseldorf is often described as a city of contrasts, innovative modern buildings on one side and a fascinating history on the other.
So before Düsseldorf was a city, we were a little village, and then there was a huge battle where we helped out, and as a thanks, we got the city rights in 1288, and we were allowed to print our own money, and we're allowed to have a trade, a market here.
A major landmark of Düsseldorf's Old Town is St. Lambertus Basilica, a stunning 13th century Gothic cathedral. Is there a twist in it?
Oh, there definitely is, yeah.
What's the story?
Legend has that, I mean, look at this beautiful church. The devil was so mad when we built it that he tried to pull it out. And that's when the tower got twisted.
Unfortunately, legends have a habit of being, well, completely made up. The real story is that after the spire was hit by lightning in 1815, they rebuilt it using wet wood. When the wood dried, the spire became twisted. It's pretty unique, isn't it?
It is. It's so unique that actually the second time the spire was hit by lightning and burned down and they had to rebuild it again, they decided to purposefully put in the twist.
So you're telling me that this spire has survived 2 lightning strikes, the Second World War, and the devil?
Yep, that's it.
Inside, St. Lambertus is equally impressive, housing the remains of Düsseldorf's patron saint and some seriously cool windows. I love this church because the stained glass windows are unlike any I've seen before. That's just so typically funky Düsseldorf, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Düsseldorf is known for its artsy style.
Yeah, so usually some kind of religious motif,
Exactly.
but you can find little bits of it there.
Yeah.
It even looks like Jesus
Holding a wine glass.
and a computer. He's on the web. When on a scenic river cruise, each port of call has different scenic free choice experiences on offer. And here in Düsseldorf, there's a craft beer tour exploring the local tipple known as Altbier. The great Australian poet and drinker Henry Lawson once said, "Beer makes you feel the way you ought to feel without beer." And there's a German saying which says, "Beer makes a thirst worthwhile." So since we're in Düsseldorf, where they have their very own distinctive beer, it seems our duty to prove those sayings right. Altbier translates as old beer and is brewed using traditional methods. And so I understand there are a number of breweries here, and only they are allowed to brew it, and only here.
Yeah, only in Düsseldorf.
And so are those... does each brewery brew exactly the same beer? Do they taste the same?
No, they all taste different. So we should probably go ahead and try some more.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, here. Prost.
Prost.
Here in the Old Town, there's around 260 pubs and bars and 5 microbreweries making Altbier.
Prost.
Düsseldorf lays claim to the world's longest bar.
Are you ready for another beer?
Of course. At night, when all the pubs are open along here, it looks like one long bar top.
Prost.
Well, I'm definitely getting the hang of this, all in the name of vital research, of course.
I mean, who could resist a good alt?
Which is why we've had 3.
Exactly.